Hey gang, how we doing? Oh wow, I collided right into that. Yeah, a lot of... The enemies in this game can be kind of aggressive, but okay, welcome back to Comic Plays, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, which is honestly kind of an annoying title to say. It's not really annoying, it's just... It's like on the longer side of video game titles, so it's one where like when I'm titling these videos, there's like not a good way to shorten it, because if I just like, I guess maybe I could write like Ori 2 or something like that, but I don't want, like, nobody calls this game Ori 2. In my file names all the time I write this as Ori WW. But that just, like, does not seem right to what it is. Oh, I can hit the fish, too, with the Spirit Arc. Yeah, so last time I got... In the last episode, I got this Spirit Arc, which is a cool, powerful ranged ability that seems to be, pretty necessary to do this dungeon, at least. Okay, here we go. Alright, let's not take unnecessary hits then. I need to get more magic points so that I can heal myself through meditation. There we go. Yeah, I also got the dash, which I can do in mid-air. Okay. Yeah, I ran out of spirit energy again, so... Yeah, one thing I always did like about the first Ori game is how many movements, how many additional abilities you got increased your movement. So that by the end of the game, you're extremely mobile. I love when Metroidvanias do that. Alright, so we are going to try this Spirit Run trial. Okay, it's going to show us the path first. Yeah, I could use this reminder, actually, because the last episode I actually recorded yesterday. I think I actually didn't mention it in the video. I was, like, about to. Oh, man. Oh, my go state is fast. Oh, I like this, this arrangement of the series main theme, too. Okay, thank you for just having a quick retry button for me. I appreciate that a lot. I've mentioned playing Yakuza Like a Dragon recently, and one of my least favorite parts of playing that game was in Dragon Card. Dragon Card is fine, even though it is kind of just like a less good version of... It's like a not particularly good kart racer minigame. Okay. Let me retry that one more time. But what I hated about it is that every time you lost a race, especially the rival races, in the Grand Prix you could kind of start over from the beginning of the Grand Prix if you didn't like how a race went. But when you were doing rival races, you had to... Sorry, I'm concentrating too much. Oh, so close. So close. If I remembered the map a little bit better, I'm sure I could do this. Yeah, this part especially, I seem to gain a lot of time on the ghost. Okay. Got it this time. Yeah, every time you lose a rival race in that game, you need to go back, let the game load the main world so that they could tell you you lost, and then you had to talk to them again to play it again. It was very annoying. Okay, cool, so I did it. Who are these other people on... Okay, I guess that's like a worldwide leaderboard, and those are all the people I'm next to, meaning all the people who have the same score as me, because I'm sure there's thousands of people on that board. Okay, so where am I actually going now? Up and to the right, it looks like. Oof. I guess I've been expecting this game to be easier than it actually is. I need to take this a little bit more seriously. Oh, but yeah, what I was saying was, I didn't actually mention it in the last episode. I, like, started to and then got distracted by something, but I was feeling really not good yesterday. And just after... I was feeling, like, kinda nauseated yesterday while I was doing the recording. And as soon as I finished the episode, I started feeling really, really bad, and I had to just, like, go lay down, and I could not... Like, if I moved at all, I just started feeling, like, horribly nauseous. Horribly nauseated is the correct word. Little grammatical thing, but if you say I'm nauseous, that actually implies that you cause, like, a feeling of sickness to others. The real word to describe somebody who doesn't feel good is nauseated. So, like, in Rocko's Modern Life, the character Filbert, his, like, catchphrase was, I'm nauseous, I'm nauseous. But, like, that's actually incorrect. What he should be saying is, I'm nauseated. Yeah, so, don't need to get into details with that, but I was really not feeling good the other day, and I'm still kind of feeling the, like, lower energy, kind of aftermath of it, but it's not as bad now. Like, I really just... And then I got, like, really cold and really achy. It sounds like there's a bug going around, because even though nobody, like, super close to me got sick in this way, like, Allie didn't get sick, but my friend Dylan, his mom also got, like, really sick. So yeah, I guess it's something that's going around. Whoa! Big beetle. Alright, well, already this fight is going awful. Okay, so I need to use my dash more defensively, I think. Okay, so he's going to do a jump whenever he does that charge attack. And do another jump. Alright, I'm going to heal myself. Okay, we can do this. And jump. Okay, I need to just, like, not get greedy with getting damage in. Because he does not... Enemies in this game don't really have a lot of stagger to them. I thought he was going to jump a little bit earlier, and he didn't. Yeah, man, Kabbu got SWOLE. Bug Fables 2 is going to be crazy. Okay, do another jump. Thank you. There we go. Okay, not bad. Take the bug by the horn. Defeat the horn beetle. Oh, now you guys drop a vine for me? Thanks a lot, friends. It's not like that beetle could have used the vine to get out. They just really wanted me to kill that beetle for them, I guess. Okay. This guy seems like a straight-up Metroid enemy. Oh, will this destroy the bridge? Yes, it will. Okay. Got it. I was like, why would they make this guy so tanky? Because he's actually necessary for traversal. Yeah, I'm wondering if I'm going to... You know what? I bet I get the vaulting ability here. I bet I get it really soon. Because this seems like something that I would not be able to traverse back up without the vaulting ability. There's a lot of things that have projectiles to them. Ow. I probably shouldn't double jump so much. I'm like locking myself into movement. I should save my double jump in these combat situations for like getting out of a situation instead of just using it all at once. You know what I'm saying? Just when I have a double jump, I tend to abuse it. Bash, that's what it was called. Alright, LB, near lanterns, projectiles or enemies, then leap off them, projectiles will be redirected. Yeah, this, I think, was the coolest ability in Ori and the Blind Forest. Very nice. And as you'll see once I actually get to some projectiles, can I not get all the way up there? Hello? Am I missing something here? No, I don't think so. So what I mean, obviously I'm missing something, just not down there specifically. Oh, I need to use this bash to get close to that. Got it. But as you'll see, also when I do this off of projectiles, they get sent the opposite direction. So I can send them into walls and things. So it is also a, like, it also has multiple uses to it, which is cool. And the fact that we're getting so many of our abilities back from Ori and the Blind Forest so early on makes me really excited for what other cool stuff they're going to come up with. Yeah, so now I can get up to these guys. Right, I remember enemies like this in the first game too, where they also don't... They stay in the ground when you're nearby them. Okay. So what happens if I vault off this guy? It doesn't seem like it hurts him all that much. But I guess it is kind of an alternate escape tool because I can just freeze him in place for a second. Now, I've never played... Ooh, spider. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to fight a big spider. This seems like the kind of game to have us fight a big spider. I mean, Ori's actually pretty small, right? Is the impression that I've gotten. Splinter. You gained a new Spirit Shard. Spirit Arc shots split into smaller projectiles. Interesting. So are there any of these I would rather get rid of? I kind of like the speed that battles are progressing at, so I don't want to remove Reckless. I guess let's remove Magnet for a little bit so that we can play around with this. Yeah, okay, so there's more of a spread there. It's like when you get a Lionel bow in Breath of the Wild. We need an official term for what, like, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, what that, like, saga is called. I guess we would call them the open world Zeldas. but like no name has really felt right for them yet. Also, I was watching some video the other day. I think it was a Smosh video. They were like talking about video game characters, and they said it was like they were looking at pictures and had to identify what it was from. And they said like, oh, I think that's like a Zelda game. I think that might be one of the older Zelda games, like Twilight Princess or Skyward Sword. And to hear Skyward Sword referred to as, quote, one of the older Zelda games was a tough one for me. And they're right, that game, that's more than 10 years old. It's multiple console generations old. But that was... I'm sure you guys have experienced this cognitive dissonance of when things you grew up with become old, and every day there's another one, but... That one was tough for me. Okay, I don't know how to get up to that thing yet. But that's okay. Okay, and I can double jump out of a bash, which is nice. So even if I already used my double jump, after I bash, it gets restored to me. What is that hanging up there? That seems to project particularly something. Okay, well, nothing I'm doing is allowing me to interact with it, so... Ooh, I can head to the Silent Woods from here? Okay, but first I want to see what's up there. I like how there's like a little flash when that projectile interacted with the lantern. It's a nice touch. Okay. So this leads us to another area, but we haven't met Qualic yet. Unless he's up here. This is a marsh. Oh, heck yeah. The spirit in my marsh? I'm just gonna let this guy talk. No more Quoloc. No more Moki Quara. Oh no. Don't show me sad owl footage. Oh, baby. She's more like Quasi. Yo. Okay, because there was Screech. We saw Screech flying around, and Screech was like a really decrepit looking owl. Or Shriek. The mouth animation on him is really good. They put a lot of work into this model, and he feels large. So this is kind of like what Scene was like in the first game. Okay. The Silent Teeth. Qualic thinks restarting the watermill to the west will clear the murky swamp enough to cross. Oh, and my maximum life and energy increased. Very cool. I don't know... I mean... Okay, so this is just my opinion. But I don't feel like it really adds anything to make this little spirit life following me its own character with dialogue and stuff. I just, like... It didn't add anything in the last game, and I don't feel like it adds anything here. Okay, that still doesn't... I don't know what these little blue tails are. Okay, thanks, guys. Yeah, I mean, despite being an indie game, this game was made on one heck of a budget. And there's been some interesting talk lately about, like, what actually even constitutes an indie game. For example, like, the big, I won't call it a fiasco, but it was kind of a point of contention with, Dave the Diver. Because... Here, let me talk to this guy first. You're not a Moki, I can tell. Your ears aren't too floppy. I notice things. Like this map I found. I would give it to Lupo the mapmaker, but he has enough maps. It should go to the one who wanders. I hear he used to love maps. Maybe he would love this one. Could you give it to him? I saw him in the Wellspring Glades. Alright, old map. Okay, so that is a side quest because it says it's one. Whoops. Not what I meant to do. I want to destroy that wall. Yeah, Dave the Diver was made by a pretty big studio, but it was made by a smaller team in that studio, which I think is great. I want to encourage more big studios to do that, to make, like, teams that make, like, smaller, more experimental games, because Dave the Diver is very, very experimental. So that's why, I mean, one, it's pixelated graphics, and people think if they see pixelated graphics, it must be an indie game. Which is usually the case, but it's hardly the definition. Hey, who tore down my wall? Come on over. Let's get a closer look at you. Okay, Wellspring Glades. Reached the Wellspring Glades achievement. Okay. So we got some monkeys here. If I'm understanding the scale of this game correctly, those are pretty small monkeys. Say, what's with that paper you got there, Squark? Those crisp dotted lines, that bold X, that's a treasure map. Here, I'll swap you my Wanderer's pouch for it. Something tells me I'll be needing a bigger bag. Alright, you found a new quest item, small but useful for adventures. Hand to hand, okay, I get it. This is like the big trade quest. I gotcha. Alright, strong. I didn't dare hope the rumors were true, but here you are. Nguyen is home to a spirit once more. You made quick work of the wall there. Guess my building skills aren't what they used to be. Oh, are you the guy who uses these ore I've been finding? Still, I made a promise I would provide refuge from the decay here. These glades are counting on me, spirit. But without ore, I fear I will let them all down. The materials I need were abandoned when my kind fled to the mines. And without the proper supplies, well, my dream of a haven might end before it has even begun. Care to help make these glades a better place? Absolutely. Repair the spirit well. Oh, okay, so we got like a little, like, Colony 6 or Terrytown thing here. Ori looks like the game does not know where exactly they're seated on the ground there, because they are vibrating up a storm. Repair the spirit well. Thorny situation. Those spiky vines all over the place are quite a nuisance. I could clear them out and make the glades safer for everyone. Okay, well, since I can only afford this one, I guess I'll do it. I'll get right on that. Now that I'm building again, I can call myself a true Gorlek once more. Few true Gorlek are left, so be wary if you see anyone out there who looks like me. Not all of us escaped the corruption in time. Oh, so there are like dark Gorleks. Yeah, just hit it with a hammer a few times. Before our home was swallowed by sand, the spirits saw potential in Gorlek ore. They disappeared before they could try what we built them, but now you're back, and that can change. Care to help with another project? I don't have enough. Always a pleasure. Okay, so we got a quest to rebuild everything here. I guess this is kind of like a central hub. Yeah, rebuilding the glade, I know. Okay, so where is the thing I was looking for? It's over this direction for the actual quest. I came far to find these glades. It is a paradise here for Moki. My family will like it here, but we have no home. The Gorlek Grom knows the building ways. Maybe he can help. Alright, talk to Grom about building a home. Alright, I'll do that next time I'm coming through here. Twillin's here. A returning customer. Always a welcome sight, oh yes. Your name is spoken ever more loudly. Even so, I have heard many names on my journeys, you see. The names, they buy my shining shards and pass along. They all sound quite the same, oh yes. Still, my shards do gleam more brightly around you. Perhaps your name is one to remember. But for that, you would need to do something worth remembering. Care to refine your spirit shards? Or buy an entirely new shard, perhaps? Yeah, let's look at our upgrades here. So... okay, so I can have the Splinter shoot 4 instead of 5. I can also... okay, it looks like I can't upgrade the Swift Shot. Yeah, let's buy the Resilience upgrade. Oh, I can keep leveling it up. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna be a little tank. And yeah, let's buy the Splinter as well. There's one place you might go to better learn how to use your shards. It lies in the Wellspring, a shrine to the ancient spirits, you see. It is said the ancient spirits could wield many, many shards at once. Maybe you could too, oh yes. Okay. Wow, I'm just getting new quests left and right now. Oh, there's like a dude back there. Hey. Oh, look at you big gecko. I can hardly believe it. I'm talking to a real spirit in Nguyen. You're smaller than I thought up close. Oh, but so bright. I myself prefer to blend in. It's not safe out there, you know. Lucky for you, I've been watching your every move. Just to make sure you're alright, of course. Care to see my records of you? Okay. Alright, cool, so... death by enemies, death by hazards, damage taken... collectibles... oh, total spirit lights spent... distance traveled, neat. See you soon! Okay, so that guy is just kind of a stalker and is taking all my information down. Can I jump down through this? Okay, I was wondering if that was a secret thing. Nice, I got my Did I Do That achievement. Guys, the bash ability is so fun. Oh my gosh. I'm really glad I had this one back. Yeah, movement in general in this game and Ori and the Blind Forest are both really fun. Whoa. Okay, a little bit of lag there as it loaded this new area. What do we have here? Trying to see if I can shoot this back at this weird plant. Yes, yes I can. I was realizing my health was a little low. Okay, but I could have also tried to use that enemy to get those spirit fragments up there. Guess that's something to remember for next time. Next time I'm through here, because I'm sure that enemy will be back. Alright, here's some more ore. But what I was saying about Dave the Diver, yeah, so it was nominated at the VGAs for Best Indie Game, and it did not win. A similar game, but was not nominated for Best Indie Game, was Hi-Fi Rush, which is from Bethesda, but it's from a smaller team in Bethesda. So, you know, and I love that we get smaller projects with the kind of passion that indie games have. The question just kind of becomes, is it fair for a game like Dave the Diver to be nominated, possibly taking a spot from another deserving indie game that is actually made by an indie team? Because you would think the point of those is to recognize, you know, the smaller companies. But there is also something good about, like, just smaller teams being recognized and just, like, incentivized. Oh, that's a big old bear. Hello. Oh, look at you. I'm not allowed to attack or anything in here, which is good. I wouldn't want to attack him. Okay. Don't know how to interact with this bear, but that's awesome that there's a bear. Oh, hey. Are you going to talk about the bear? Oh, hello. Are you going to the cold place? I am going there to pick some reach berries. Or, I wanted to go, but there is a large bear in the way. He is sleeping. I tried to wake him by tickling his nose with a tuft of grass, but it did not work. Maybe the grass is not big enough. Maybe I am not big enough. I was just checking my timer there. So yeah, like, while I really like games like Dave the Diver and Hi-Fi Rush, and like feeling like bigger companies are learning something from indie studios about, like, make smaller games better rather than big bloated games that cost so much money, and Sony just laid off, like, what, like 900 employees, mostly from Insomniac, after Spider-Man 2 was the fastest selling PlayStation game of all time. Like, that's not right. But, like, clearly they had to do it to, like, keep up with costs. Like, it's screwed up. And I think it's because we're making these giant bloated games. And, like, I mean, Spider-Man 2 seems like a great game. I haven't played it yet. But not every game needs to be this AAA, like, it's becoming like a quadruple A thing. Sorry, I wasn't completely paying attention. I didn't know that it would scroll to the next thing automatically. Alright, so this is the Wellspring. Not to be confused with the Glades. Okay, so we need to get up to the mill. And what's-his-name, Jeff Keighley, kind of doubled down on people saying it was wrong for Dave the Diver to be nominated. I kind of feel like they did it by mistake. Like, whoever was in charge of the nominations, like, honestly thought Dave the Diver was an indie game because it looks like one. But then Jeff Keighley came with this weird, like, well, there are, like, different, like, definitions of an indie game, which was really just him, like, doubling down and not feeling like changing the nominees. Hello there, Spirit. Well, I've decided to find that old library. And I hear you want to start the Wellspring wheels spinning again, a noble quest. I'm afraid, however, that this door might well be the end of both our journeys. It won't budge. Okay, so we need to find a way to open the door. I'm probably going to call it an episode soon. So you know what makes this game still feel like it's from a big studio and not by an indie group? Not just the, like, great production value that it has, but also the fact that there's a lot of talking in it, and there are NPCs to walk you through every step of the way. Like, they are leaving nothing up to chance for you to not understand. This game seems open world, but they are making sure that you don't have to figure out anything for yourself. Like, not really, not to an insane degree, but I'm wondering if we needed all these characters and their dialogue, is all. Well, I missed the jump there. Ow. Missed the jump there, too. I took the jump to the face. Okay, it looks like I'm supposed to get up to there from the other side. Maybe. Though, currently I don't know how I would do that. Okay, I was hoping maybe I could destroy that wall. Oh, I didn't know there were spikes below it. I was taking a little bit of a leap of faith. Okay, well, not what I'm meaning to do here. Hold on. Oh, okay, there we go. That's gonna open it. And is that more ore up there? Oh, I'm low on health again. Okay. Good. Save myself a death, even though death really is kind of just a slap on the wrist in this game. Okay. Nice little bonus room here. Oh! No, that's a spirit shard. Life harvest. Enemies drop more life orbs. Okay. Good to know. I need to get more, like, blank spirit shard slots, so that I can have more of these equipped. I'm pretty sure this game was made after Hollow Knight, and I feel like it definitely takes a lot of Hollow Knight isms. What's the deal with Silksong, by the way? What's the latest news on that? I'm not surprised that it's taking a long time, and they can, like, take all the time that they need. I'm just kind of curious. Feel like I haven't heard. I'm not always the best at, like, paying attention to video game news. Okay, this is not the direction I should have gone in. I have a feeling I was supposed to wait until after the pumps were on to come down here. Oh, or I was supposed to... Can I even reach that? No, there's like a weird thing in the way and I can't even really see it because of something in the foreground. Ow. Okay. Well, alright, we've made it to the mill. So why don't we mill over our options for a little bit until next episode, and we'll figure out how to get out of here next time. Oh, looks like it has to do with destroying those things. Okay, we figured out how to get in. Cool. Alright, I'm the Comic Foil. There's that mission accomplished. I will see you guys next time.